Greetings everyone and welcome to Meridian Youth Talks. I'm Yuvraj.
And I'm Maaz, and today we're going to be discussing about a very important topic, building resilience. So Yuvraj, how would you define resilience?
Well, Maaz, I believe that we should first talk about why resilience is important. In our day-to-day lives, we face many struggles as students. Homework, academic pressure, deadlines, exams, especially for the 10th and 12th graders who have their board exams coming up. And for us, every year we have our finals. So, we face a lot of personal struggles in life too. And resilience gives us strength. It gives us courage. It gives us that one hope that everything will be better one day. That is why it's so important. For me, it's that quality which makes us strong, which makes us hopeful, and which makes us kind. So Maaz, you're a footballer, right?
Well, yes.
How has resilience helped you build your career in football, especially in India?
So, a very recent instance I've had with resilience in my life was last year when I had the HFL tournament, the football tournament,
Yes.
which I had prepared a lot for. And we got to the finals, but then in the end we lost. And it broke me.
I saw that match, I think, right?
Well, yeah, you were present that day.
I was there live.
Yeah, so we lost that match, and that day I went back home devastated. But then I realized that I can't let one tournament decide my whole future, can I?
Obviously.
So, I worked a lot harder for the next, and we won the next tournament.
Well, lovely to hear that, Maaz. One instance in my life where resilience played a very crucial role was in the 8th grade. I find math very challenging, like other students. But in the 8th grade, I got, very low marks. And I was upset for a few days, of course, like anyone would be. I realized that how much ever I found math challenging and difficult, I still needed it in my life. Even though I won't use trigonometry every day, I still needed it to score good marks, to get into better colleges and to get good jobs.
Yes.
Finally, I got myself into a practice. I disciplined myself into getting into a schedule every day. And finally, in the finals of that year, I scored very good marks.
Well, that's great, Yuvraj.
Yes. And recently, for the first time in my life, I truly loved maths because of this one teacher in our school, Mr. Shiv Kumar sir.
Oh, he's the best.
Yes, he made every maths class like a comedy show. And truly, for the first time in my life, I'm not even joking, I love math.
Oh yeah, he's a great teacher.
Yes. Now what I see from both of our stories is that we criticize ourselves a lot, like many other students. We lack self-compassion, which gives emotional relief and is the first step to building resilience. Maaz, I believe that many students nowadays lack self-compassion.
Well, yes.
We criticize ourselves too much, as we can see from these two instances. Self-compassion is the second step to resilience. It gives you emotional relief. It's a stress buster and makes you feel better. You also need a very strong support system, which we have here at Meridian. Yeah?
Well, yes, the teachers here give us great support to achieve what we desire to. I remember this one instance last year where we had the annual day.
Oh yeah.
And it was a great success.
Ashoka's story, I remember it. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure you remember the roles I played.
Which one?
The Padma Sambhava role.
Yes.
Yes, I had to play the role of an old monk where I had to wear a bald cap. So I really loved that role because I felt in sync with the character.
You were magical in it, to be honest.
Yes, I loved it.
Yes.
But then a few weeks before the big performance, one of the actors dropped out. So I had to fill in and play his role. And as someone who really wanted to try something new, I went with it. I tried the role. And I did not like it at all.
I remember that first performance and I was more devastated than this guy. Because after seeing that performance, anyone would want to quit. He messaged me that day asking me to talk to the teacher about quitting and stuff. But I convinced him not to.
Well, yes, he did convince me, and I went to school the next day and had a talk with my teachers where I told my teacher in charge that I wanted to quit. But then she told me that I could do anything, and by that I could play any role I wanted. And that motivated me a lot. And well, yes, I did play the role, and in the end it was a great success.
Yes, I mean, I was still sad because I couldn't see you in a ball cap, but You win some, you lose some.
Well, fair enough.
Yes. Now you have some inspirations in your life, don't you?
Well, yes, a great inspiration in my life is Lionel Messi. He inspires me as I can relate to him.
Yeah.
When he was younger, he had a growth hormone deficiency, which made him less physical
Yeah.
and made it harder for him to compete with other players. But he didn't let that stop him. He worked harder and harder. And well, today he's
Yeah. I think his career speaks for itself, to be honest.
exactly.
For me, a great inspiration of mine is Yuvraj Singh, the cricketer. He won us the 2011 ODI World Cup, and my parents named me after him.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
That's great.
You know, Yuvraj Singh.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, he battled with cancer during that point in his life. He relied upon his friends, his family, and his mentors to get through it. He did not succumb to it. He is the epitome of the victory of good over evil. And I always draw inspiration from him, from his resilience too.
That's great, Yuvraj.
There was this one time last year, me and my team, we went to Odisha.
Oh, yeah.
To present an app which we had made. It was made to help farmers predict the weather, to tell them what to plant and what not to plant.
That's great.
And it's really revolutionary.
Well,
we
yeah.
were invited because we have our own in-house weather station up on the terrace. It can it can be controlled by the Davis weather app. So we went there and we got an absolute culture shock. You know, the people over there, all of them are from universities.
Universities,
Yeah,
all of them.
Not even a single school in India. There were universities like IIT Goa, Ahmedabad University, Mahindra University. You know, we were shocked. It took a hit on our morale. But then something happened. Our teacher motivated us. He told us that do things which you have interest in life. Do things which you love. And if you do it correctly, you'll succeed. And it's through that motto which we got 4th place. We won 12,500 rupees
Oh, you
over there.
did?
Yeah.
That's great.
And really, it was a wonderful experience. We got a lot of exposure and we made a real change. A lot of people talk about climate change, but no one does anything about it. But in our school, just like our mission states, making us sensitive to social, ethical, and environmental issues. And that is what exactly we did.
Speaking of environmental issues, do you remember the plant day we had a few years ago?
Oh, yeah.
Where we got pulled out of class, taken to the ground, and we were helped to plant a few saplings.
Yeah.
It was great.
You know, talking about planting saplings, it's a lot of work.
Well, yes.
It's shown that physical health and mental health are really important to build resilience. So, do you think Meridian prioritizes physical health?
Well, yes, for sure. Because we have 2 games classes per week.
Yeah.
And it helps us a lot with our physical health as we can enjoy it a lot. And yeah, it's a lot of fun.
You know, I scored 2 goals last game, so
Oh, yeah.
meet me on the field next time. I'll destroy you.
I mean, I did score a lot more than you though.
Doesn't matter. Speaking about this, remember when we beat you in Inter-House?
Oh, yeah.
I was elected captain of Saul House last year and I wanted to make a change. So for the first time in 13 years, I managed, coached and made a basketball team which won us the cup. It was truly an exhilarating experience.
It was a great finals to witness and it was a very intense match. So
Yeah, you know, that's the kind of atmosphere we have here at Meridian.
it's great.
Yeah, we've had a lot of practical solutions here which you can use to improve your life. So friends, the next time you're struggling, you're upset or you're sad, just remember to use it as an opportunity to build and fall back on your inner core of strength.
So Yuvraj, we've had a wonderful conversation here where we've decided and found a few practical ways to build your resilience.
So friends, the next time you're upset, sad or just feeling not great today, remember to use it as an opportunity to build on your inner strength, your resilience. This is Yuvraj
And this is Maaz.
signing off.